The next day, after riding the Dempster, it was time to assess the damages, order in some parts from Edmonton, and consider cleaning the bikes. Not to mention spruce ourselves up for a day on the town.
And remarkably drier than I was on the Dempster.
And the weather was remarkably nicer too, so it was time for some tourism. And in Inuvik, the best place to start is the Western Arctic Regional Visitors Center. Though it kinda helps to have Peter Clarkson, the former mayor of Inuvik, playing tour guide. He even makes sure that we take care of some important northern paperwork.
Gene Simmons, sorry. Oh my god, this is recording.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And with that, we are members of the Order of Arctic Adventurers. Now that we're all intrepid, we're off to Our Lady of Victory, otherwise known as the Igloo Church, where I completely forget to scream, "It burns," as I walk in.
Brother LaRock had built it completely out of his head, and the math on this is phenomenal. And then afterwards, a good government came by and said, "Oh, we'll stamp your blueprints." And he said, "Well, I don't have any blueprints." So then he drew on a piece of plywood the actual blueprints.
Continuing our tour, we're surprised to learn that Inuvik is a recent addition to the Mackenzie Delta.
See, Klavik flooded in 1950 and 51, so then they needed to find a new site because the Klavik was too low. It's directly across the delta, but it's right in the delta.
Which meant periodic flooding. So, long story short, on July 18th, 1958, John Diefenbaker opened Inuvik. And from what we're seeing, it's grown and refined a lot since then.
Welcome to the Inuvik Community Greenhouse, 2 degrees north of the Arctic Circle.
And a greenhouse might not be a big deal to you or me, but when the growing season normally runs from the 1st of June to the end of August, the northmost community garden in the Americas is looking for any advantage it can get.
You plant in here the 1st of May, and it's still, 2 feet of snow outside, and it's frost-free till pretty much the end of September.
And then there's another consideration. 24 hours of sunlight.
And behind me isn't so much a sunflower as a tree with a flower on top.
Those are some happy plants. Hopefully they never go all day of the Triffids.
This is cool. It's the only year-round swimming pool north of the Arctic Circle in North America. And unfortunately, as much as I'd like to be in the hot tub right now, it's closed.
I do, however, like the curiously tropical theme.
The polar bears, icebergs, seals just didn't do it.
I guess the last thing you want to see at minus 40 is another polar bear.